Is this screen bezel really that narrow? Or is it because of the OLED in the 12 0-mAh battery that it can be made so thin? Plus, it also features Xiaomi self-developed Xuanji. Everyone, the just-released Xiaomi Pad 7 UltraSense. It's called Ultra. You know this tablet is anything but ordinary. The version we have here is the matte edition, and it has the 15th anniversary edition logo of Yuranyi on it. One particularly great thing is the back of the tablet.
Xiaomi has thoughtfully included a quick release port as well.
You see, just like the phone, it also comes in silver gray packaging. Wow, it's really big. Let's take a look at the accessories inside first. This tablet comes with a 120-watt fast charger, and of course, it's a Type A charging head. Besides the manual, there's also a cloth included, which is obviously for cleaning the screen. Alright, let's peel off the protective film together. It has that matte black feel to it. It's so thin. Everyone, wow, this really is a work of art made from a steel plate. Just look at how thin it is, 5.1 millimeters. My goodness. I wonder if I might accidentally break it just by sitting on it. The whole body and frame are made from a single piece of metal, and you can't see any antenna breaks they've been hidden. Wow. Just by looking at this camera module, you can tell it's a Xiaomi product. The edges are smoothly transitioned, and it feels like a pebble to the touch. There's also an X-ring on top, which represents their self-developed chip. All right, let's power it on first. Hey, seriously. This bezel really is narrow. Wow. And the fingerprint unlock is integrated right into the side power button, just so you know. I think the first thing I have to share about this tablet is definitely its screen. Let me ask you, isn't this bezel super slim? Of course, it's a notch display. And this screen uses the same M9 luminous material as the Xiaomi 15. It's an OLED screen with a resolution of up to 3.2K. At the same time, its global brightness can reach up to 900 nits, and this screen has extremely high color accuracy. Xiaomi calibrated it using the 401-2015 subjective curve. At the same time, it underwent dual brightness node calibration at both 100 nits and 600 nits. Let me give you a quick demonstration. For example, I have a 15S Pro here look. When I put them side by side, whether I look at the colors on my phone or on my tablet, you can see for yourself, there's no difference at all. By the way, this screen also features a 4800 Hz high-frequency PWM dimming soft light version. This nanotexture layer is anti-reflective, so you can notice it when filming videos. Additionally, this time Xiaomi has added a military-grade optical film beneath the screen cover, addressing the issue of bright spots right from the light source. What I like most about this tablet is definitely this screen.
I honestly think that half the price of this tablet is justified just by this screen alone. So what's the second thing I want to share with you all?
Flagship 8-speaker system lets play some music so everyone can have a listen.
Wipe away your tears gently. Don't mind those gossiping crows or the sandstorms beneath your eyes. Only then can you slowly grow up. You have to miss out on a few things during the best years of your life. Now, for the third aspect, let's talk about the Xuanji equipped on this tablet. There are two key points we need to emphasize. First, it doesn't have a strap. Second, the theme of the 925 is 3.7 GHz. But because tablets naturally have better heat dissipation, this device can run Genshin Impact at a stable 59.5 frames per second for an hour.
But what's even crazier? Look at this. If you go into the performance settings and turn on display enhancement, it has both frame interpolation and super resolution. It's wild that it can push Genshin Impact to a 3.2K resolution. And you'll notice that in everyday use, this guy is also much smoother than the original Xiaomi Pad. I absolutely love using this big screen to scroll through Douyin, and you'll see that it's really smooth. Plus, check it out, the speakers are great, and so is the picture quality. Next, let's talk about the accessories. Now, when we snap the keyboard on, Xiaomi has also made a magic keyboard this time. Let me show you from the side the range of angles it can adjust to. In this setup, there's a touchpad below. And in the keyboard settings, what can it adjust? And look at the cursor right now, it's in the mouse style. But you can change it to this round ball, or this kind of ball. I still prefer to set it as the cursor. What's even more interesting, check out this touchpad that can be pressed down. And it has simulated haptic feedback. For this simulated haptic feedback, when you press, you can choose between weak, medium, or strong. At the same time, it offers a lot of touchpad gestures, which are very easy to learn. To sum it up in one sentence, if you've used a Mac, this thing will definitely feel familiar to you. Now, everything's become like this. It's a bit like a laptop. So, what can it do? Hey, take a look here. It has a PC framework, the PC version of WPS. You can create multiple documents and quickly switch between them. It's the PC version. There's also this thing I don't recognize. They say it's used for writing papers. And then there's another one I don't know how to use, Zhongwang CAD. They say this thing is pretty wild. It's the first time it's appeared on a tablet. Anyway, just looking at this interface, if you zoom in a bit, it's really quite professional. But since I'm not a professional, I won't go into detail about it for you. Of course, those familiar with Xiaomi know that the original Xiaomi already had a desktop mode. If we tap here, it enters that mode. Now, pay attention. I'm going to click through the browser, gallery, email, and notes one by one from the bottom. Even the apps we just opened, how should I put it? They work seamlessly, right? Of course, when it comes to the connectivity between the tablet and the phone, we also have to mention clipboard copy, which goes without saying. Now, on this phone, let's directly open a game that isn't installed on the tablet and just tap here.
And it comes right over.
Wow, it's much faster now, isn't it? Of course, besides connecting with Xiaomi devices, look at my 15 Ultra. It can also connect with a MacBook Pro and with an iPhone 16 Pro Max for file transfers. Last time, they even introduced an even more outrageous feature. Let's talk about it using this stylus, just attach it up here. Open an app called Xiaomi Creation, and you see, now we can draw inside it, right? The drawing experience really feels just like drawing on paper. After all, this is the soft light version. So, what's the advantage? For example, if you've drawn a lot of pictures in it, you can open WPS on your Xiaomi laptop and directly insert the images you created with Xiaomi Creation. The whole ecosystem is seamlessly connected. You get it? Also, everyone, take a look here. There's a little icon. Do you know what it is? That's Super Xiao Eye, and it's also available on the Xiaomi Pad 7 Ultra. I almost forgot to mention it earlier when we were talking about phone connectivity. This time, since the tablet has a front-facing camera, you can use features like portrait centering and beauty mode. What's important here? The important thing is that now you can directly select the camera from another device like my 15S Pro across devices. See? The feed from my 15S Pro appears right here on the screen. It's extremely useful. Without a doubt, this is the best Xiaomi tablet to date. I'm just really curious about how much Xiaomi will price it at. After watching the launch event, you all must know by now. So, how do you feel about it? Bye-bye.